Today we're going to be working on undulations in class, and that's just articulating through the joints of your body, and we'll be doing a lot of spinal stuff and breathing through it all. So if you can imagine yourself as some sort of slithering object, perhaps a gorgeous snake or a hardy worm, something like that. And then all you'll need today is your mat and your body, of course. And we're gonna start standing. So I'm gonna put this up because I think it's more important for you to see my upper body. And as always, if anything feels terrible, please just listen to your body. You don't have to do anything that feels terrible. Everyone's got their own personal range of motion, so not always everything will look the same on you as it does on me. So just, this is for you. So listen to your body and find your comfortable standing position, legs underneath hips, toes facing forward. Take 2 deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And then start to move your head right and left. And then bring your head back to center and use your chin to draw a figure 8 in the front. And take it slowly. Try not to move the rest of your body. And you can keep your jaw open or closed. You can test out what feels better for you. And then float your head back to center and rock your head ear to shoulder, allowing your head to fall heavy to each side, and breathe. Whoa. And then float your head back to center. Take a deep breath. And on your next inhale, float arms, chest, and chin up to the sky. And exhale, float everything back down, dropping your chin into your chest. And then keep breathing in this way, stretching your spine up long, keeping the length in your spine, and exhale, just drop everything down, chin into chest. Next time we lift our arms up, we're going to keep them there. But bring your head back to center and float your arms down and up, but keep them close to your body. So like you're making an I shape with your body and not a Y with those arms. And breathe. Notice if your rib cage likes to move around here, try to stop the rib cage and get this coming from just the shoulders. And then alternate the arms, right and left, reaching back with both at the same time. Again, arms close to the midline of your body. Breathe. And then step with both arms up to the sky, glue them beside your head, and then stir the ceiling with your fingertips, opening your chest as you go back. Inhale back, exhale forward. Engage your abs, engage your glutes, reverse the direction of your circles, and imagine you're touching your ceiling. Maybe you are touching your ceiling if you have a low ceiling and long arms. And stop in the center. One more deep breath in, touch the ceiling. And then exhale, float the arms down. And then circle your shoulders and bend your knees. Breathe. Good. Reverse your circles all the way forward. And then circle your arms all the way around, and while you do this, open and close your fists as fast as you can. Good. Keep opening and closing your fists. Reverse the circles all the way around. If you remember, cross the opposite arm on top each time. Stop with your arms out, bring your palms up and twist from your waist, right and left. Take your head and your neck with you. Keep breathing. Keep your twist, let your arms go so they just wrap around you, nice and loose. And start to make your twist smaller and smaller and smaller until you come to your stop. Resting your arms down by your side. And take a deep breath. Good, and then float your arms back out like airplane wings. Make sure your legs are still underneath your hips. We're gonna lift the heels right and left. So, you see, pressing down with the ball of the foot to lift the heel up as high as possible. Shifting the weight side to side. Don't forget to breathe. If you notice your shoulders are doing one of these, relax the shoulders down. And then we're gonna start to march the knees up and down. Up, up, good. And breathe. Maybe you push down with the standing leg to lift the other one up a little bit higher. Engage that quad muscle to lift your knee. Breathe. And then stop here, walk your feet out wider, still with your toes facing forward. Circle your wrists and your hips at the same time. Or if it's too much, just start one and then do the other one after. Good. And then reverse everything. Excellent. And then stopping here, float your arms down and take a deep breath in, lift up out of your waist. Keep that length on your exhale, slide your right hand down your right leg, stack the shoulders, and let your head fall toward the floor. And then use an inhale to come back up. And then exhale down your other leg. Make sure your top arm is not doing one of these. Relax. Inhale, come up. Keep going right and left at your own speed. Maybe you feel your rib cage pulling you up. Sequentially articulating through the side. One more time, right and left. And when you're all done, come back up to standing and take a resting breath in and out. All right, we're gonna externally rotate our legs from our hips. So, boop, boop, and make sure that your knees and toes are facing a diagonal and not directly out to the side. And then float your arms up on an inhale. Keep the length in your spine. Exhale, bend your knees and sit down in between. Squeeze your butt to lift. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees. Good, 3 more. Each time you lift up, maybe a little bit taller, keep the length. Next one, we're gonna stay in our down position. Fold the elbows into your waist. Reach the arm by the ear for 4. Don't forget to breathe. 3, going directly to your side, not pitching forward or backward. 2, 1, really stretch. Woo, and then press your knees away with the help of your hands and twist your shoulders. Bend, twist, right and left. Keep pushing your knees away gently with the help of your hands. Squeeze your butt. You'll feel that external rotation just a little bit more coming from your hips. And then stop in the center. Place your hands onto the floor. Straighten out your feet and knees so they're facing the front. Relax your head down and then sway right and left like you're sweeping the floor with the top of your head. Keeping your chin into your chest. Breathe. And then stop in the center, grab onto your elbows and try to straighten your knees. Shake your head, yes, nice and loose. And then shake it, no. And then stop your head, release your elbows, soften your knees, and roll one vertebrae at a time all the way back up to standing, keeping your chin into your chest until the very last moment. Excellent. And then take a deep breath at the top. All right, let's start our first undulation. So inch your feet back underneath you. Toes facing forward. We're going to start with our fingers. So interlace the fingers and we're going to make a wave. So up and down. And take it slowly. You notice my shoulders started up into my ears. I noticed that. I'm going to relax that. So if you feel that happening in your body, use your breath. And then you start to feel your fingers stretching out a little bit. And then we're going to reverse the direction of this wave. Notice what your thumbs are doing. Maybe you can get a little bit of thumb push and pull, even if they don't connect. Just have them do some sort of undulation. Excellent. And then stopping here, float the arms down, circle your wrists, breathe. Reverse. All right, we're going to undulate our arm now. So you're going to lead with an elbow. So elbow pulls the arm up, palm is down, and then elbow pulls down, palm floats up. Don't move the rest of your body. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. Good. Two more. Now let's do our left arm. Here we go. Elbow pulls it up. Inhale. Exhale, elbow down, palm up. Good. Yeah, take it slow. Remember, you're trying to imagine that your arm is like a slithery object. Maybe you imagine that your arm is like a ribbon in the wind. Okay, two more. Good, and then step your feet and knees close together. Bend the knees, place the hands onto the knees, keep the heels onto the floor and stir a circle. Breathe. Reverse your circle. And then stop here, walk the feet again, back underneath hips, toes facing forward. We're gonna try that arm, the sequential movement through both arms this time. So one goes up as one goes down. And we're only gonna try for a few moments, so if it's not working out, just try to stay with it, using your breath, don't move the rest of your body. You can go slower than I'm going if that's working out. Don't go faster. One more time, right and left. And then relax those arms down. Take a deep breath. All right, we're gonna start our giant undulation through our spine from our standing position. I'm gonna move the cameras just so you can see my upper body because I think that's more important. So I'm gonna stand at the back of my mat with legs underneath my hips, my toes are facing forward. And I'm gonna show you what's gonna happen. You're gonna move sequentially through your breath. You're gonna inhale, float your arms up. Exhale, squeeze your butt, press the hips forward. You lean back. Inhale, up again. Exhale, arms float down, chin into chest, you roll down. One vertebrae at a time. And then you are going to arch up. So arching up, hands slide up your legs. Arms up, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So not as fast as that was, but you know, slow using our breath. We're gonna do 4, and you're gonna go at your own speed. If my speed is working out for you, feel free to do my speed, but don't feel like you need to do as many as I do in the amount of time given. All right, so here we go. Inhale, float arms up by your ears, grow tall. Exhale, squeeze your butt, press your hips forward. Look back behind you. Inhale, come up, pulling your belly button deep toward your spine. Exhale, floating the arms down, chin into chest. You roll down one vertebrae at a time. Once you reach your max down here, you're going to inhale, bring chin up, look up, arch up. Arms go up, inhale. Exhale, you go back. This is 2. Keep going at your own speed. Use your breath. And again, you're trying to imagine you're moving sequentially through your spine, articulating through all the different pieces of your spine. Remember to use your abs as you come back up to protect your lower back there. And remember, you're only going through your own personal range of motion. So don't try to push yourself through anything that's not feeling good. I'm on my last one here. When you are all done with all of yours, take a rest. 2 deep breaths and just allow your body to settle before we reverse the direction of that articulation. All right, so to reverse it, so legs underneath hips, we're going to inhale same way. This time though, we're gonna exhale, swan dive forward, arching all the way. Chin falls into the chest, bend the knees slightly, roll up one vertebrae at a time, and then again, arms shoot up by the ears. Exhale, and you go down. So we'll do again 4, using our breath, and go at your own speed. My speed is too fast. Inhale, arms up by the ears, grow tall. Exhale, squeeze your butt, press the hips forward. You look back, chin up, look behind you. Keep your arms by your ears. Inhale up, pulling your belly button deep toward your spine. Exhale, you swan dive forward, arms out, chin up, look up. As you go all the way down, chin falls into the chest, knees bend, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Once you're back up to standing, push the heels down. Inhale, arms float up by the ears, glue them there. Exhale, squeeze your back, press hips forward, you go back, chin up, look up. Inhale it up. Exhale, swan dive. Chin into chest, knees bend, roll it up. I've got 2 more. Use your breath. One more, biggest one ever in the world. Grow tall. Keep the length. When you're done with your 4, or as many as you could handle at the moment, you're gonna relax. Take 2 deep breaths. Okay, we're gonna make our way to the floor. I'm gonna adjust this camera again so now you can see me. We're gonna do one more roll down through our spine and we're gonna end up on our hands and knees. So take your deep breath in. Exhale, chin falls back into your chest. Roll yourself down one vertebrae at a time. Let your arms go, no tension. And then bend your knees to place your hands onto the floor. Walk yourself out to a downward dog position. So hands all the way to the other side of your mat. Fingers spread wide. Push the floor away and then lift and lower your heels one at a time, right and left. Shifting your hips side to side. But keep trying to stretch your hips up higher and higher. And don't forget to breathe. And then stop here. Find a stillness in your downward dog. Try to straighten your knees, reaching your heels to the floor, stretching the hips up, push the floor away with your palms and your fingertips. Take a big energizing breath in and out. All right, soften your knees, set them to the floor, rest the tops of your toes onto the floor, bring your toes together, and then sink your hips onto your heels and relax in a child's pose. Take 2 deep breaths. right, then float yourself up to your hands and knees position, finding yourself stacked underneath your joints. So arms underneath your shoulders, knees under hips, parallel feet behind you. We are going to sequentially move through our spine, starting with our lumbar spine first. So don't move your shoulders, don't move your head, don't move your middle and upper back if you can help it. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, arch your tailbone up, dropping your belly down into the floor. And then take another deep breath in. Maybe you can reach your tailbone even higher. And then on your exhale, pull your belly button deep toward your spine and round up just your lumbar spine. Remember, we're not doing cat and cow, so none of this, just the lumbar spine. Once all the air is gone, inhale, arch it up again. Exhale, belly button to spine. And that's all we're doing with our lumbar spine, so really breathing into it. Almost like your tailbone is like reaching up to like the opposite diagonal side walls. And then exhale like you're going to see your bunny tail. Inhale in and up. I also like to call this one like a slow motion twerk because that's kind of what it is. We'll do one more time, out and in. Once all the air is gone, find your neutral spine. Relax, take a deep breath. All right, now we need to keep our trunk from moving around. We've got our chest, upper, middle, back, and shoulders. So take your deep breath in. This time on your exhale, you're gonna drop your chest down and then push it out in front between your arms in front. Shoulders pull away from the ears, stretch your neck long. And then inhale, chest forward even more. Exhale, pull your chin into your chest, push down into the floor to round the shoulders forward, rounding out that thoracic spine there, middle back. And then on your next inhale, chest forward. Fill your chest up full of air. So you really want to feel that rib cage expanding full of air. And then exhale, let it all go. Remember, don't move your lumbar spine if you can help it. Just your middle and upper back here. Really try to breathe into that piece of your spine. Elongating. Exhale, finding space here. Do one more time, out and in. Once all the air is gone, come back to your neutral spine and take a resting breath in and out. All right, now we're gonna go through our whole spine, through the cat and cow, but in a circular pattern. This is called a disco cat or a circular cat and cow. We're gonna start in our cow pose. So take a deep breath in. This time on your exhale, you're gonna drop your belly down, tailbone up, chest up, shoulders away from the ears, chin up, long neck. And then circle your whole body toward the back. And then dropping your chin into your chest as you arch and round up, belly button to spine through cat pose. And then circling out the other side. Don't forget about your head and neck. Make sure that they're included, giant circles. Make sure you're not shifting your weight forward or backward. Make sure you're staying right in your center. Use your breath. Push the floor away to get the maximum stretch all the way up, all the way down. Reverse the direction of your circles. Do 2 more giant circles. And then when all the air is gone after that last one, bring your toes together, sink your hips onto your heels, and relax in a child's pose for 2 deep breaths. All right, and then keep your hips onto your heels as much as you can. Chin stays into your chest. Roll up through your spine, coming out to your knees, bringing your head up last. All right, we've reached the grand finale of Undulations. This is my favorite, and it goes through a bunch of different yoga positions on the way. So we're going to slither down onto our belly. You're going to inhale, arch up into your cobra. You're going to pull your belly button deep toward your spine through your cat, and then we're going to sink back into our child's pose. If you're not comfortable on your belly, you can totally do this one against the wall. Just stand facing the wall. Your hands are going to be in the same exact position. You're going to start on your with your knees bent, and then you're going to glide yourself up the wall. So everyone else, if you're not on the wall, start in your child's pose. Arms are out in front. And then look up and chin out. You're going to slither yourself onto the floor, pulling your belly on first, like you're doing your puppy dog pose. So elbows out, slither, slither, slither sequentially through your spine. Once your pelvis touches the floor, you are going to inhale, chest and chin up, look up, just press your arms straight if you can, shoulders away from the ears, long neck, cobra pose. Then one more inhale up, look up higher. And then exhale, belly button pulls deep toward your spine. This is our cat pose, arching and rounding up. And then hips onto the heels, child's pose. Feel free to take a resting breath in between. We've got 2 more. So here we go. Slithering down. Use your breath. Inhale, come up to cobra. Pressing down with your hips to lift yourself up higher and higher. Exhale, belly button to spine. You arching around. Cat pose, making your way back to child's pose. And then one more. Trying to get your chest and chin onto the floor as much as you can. Hips touch, inhale. Look behind you, exhale. And then you relax, child's pose, let it go. 2 deep breaths. All right, so we're gonna have to reverse that giant undulation. So this time we're gonna arch and around up through our cat. You're gonna come down forward, looking up, and then everyone's favorite, rug burn, all the way back, so like this. Keeping your chest and chin connected as much as you can. So start in your child's pose. And energize your palms. Keep your chin into your chest. Here we go, take a deep breath in. Exhale, push yourself up into your cat pose, arching around belly button to spine. Parallel feet, lower your pelvis to the floor. Once pelvis touches, shoulders out of the ears, long neck, stretch your chest forward. Inhale, look behind you. Exhale, elongate your body like you're lowering yourself to the floor because you're so long. And then keep your chin out and slither all the way back, lifting your tailbone up. Take your time, use your breath. 2 more. I got 1 more. Stay with it, really take it slow, articulating through the muscles and through the joints and through the vertebrae. Last slither. And then when your hips are onto your heels, relax in your child's pose. If you can, breathe into your lower back, fill it up full of air, deep breath. And then exhale, let it all go. And then 1 more roll up through your spine, 1 vertebrae at a time, up to the knees, bringing your head up last. And we're gonna come down to a seated position. Oof. In your seated position, have your legs in a pike. Sit up tall. And we're gonna articulate through the joints of our foot here. So you're gonna roll to the point and then pull an imaginary pencil with your toes and then let it go again. So just the right foot. Make sure you're sitting up tall and breathe. I've got my other foot flexed, but feel free to like keep it in a point if that feels more comfortable for you. But don't let it go dead. 2 more on this right foot. Ooh, it made a noise. Hey, Puma. And then left foot, articulate through. Like you're trying to pick up that pencil and then let it go. That's not the one I wanted. Let me try it again. Breathing. Notice if you're slouching, try to sit up tall. And then stop with both feet flexed. Engage your quads and glue your legs together. Inhale, float the arms up by the ears, grow tall. On your exhale, fall forward, touch your toes, drop your chin into your chest, and roll back up. Inhale. Exhale down. Each time maybe you reach past your toes a little bit further. Use your breath. One more time this way. Then we're going to reverse it. Deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, chin falls into the chest, dive down, and then arch up, reach past your toes, arms glued to the ears as you lift. So down and up. Good, 2 more. Last one. And we're gonna do a forward bend, forward bend, fold. So deep breath in, exhale, fall forward, but lead with your chest, like you're gonna put your chin on a wall across you. Relax your arms down wherever they fall. Keep your feet flexed, engage your quads. Take a deep breath in, lengthen your spine like you're gonna put your chin past your feet. And then keep that length in your spine, just drop your chin into your chest, relax your shoulders, and rock your body right and left on your sits bones. Keep those legs glued together. Just allow your head to fall heavy and breathe. Feet are flexed, energy is shooting out through those heels. Start to make your rocks smaller and smaller until you come to your stop in your forward bend. Keep those leg muscles energized, especially your quads. Take 2 deep breaths. On your inhale, imagine your spine elongating. Maybe on your exhale, you find more depth. And then use an inhale to roll up through your spine. Last one vertebrae at a time. And then shake out your legs. Bring your hands behind you, palms in, fingers out. Bring the feet out wide, soles of the feet onto the floor, bent knees. And then one at a time, bring the knees toward the midline, right and left, and squeeze your butt. Squeeze. Squeeze. All right, so then that's all I have for you today. If you're feeling like you need to relax, feel free to lay down on your back and have at least 5 to 10 minutes for yourself, just focusing on your breath. Maybe you imagine the breath spiraling through your body because you were a snake, you were a worm, you were some sort of glorious slithering object. But thank you so much for working out with me today. If you're ready for your day now.